And I am the City of Vienna's CDBG grant consultant. We are holding a public hearing. Today is Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022 at 4:00 p.m. We are in the Vienna City Council chambers as well as doing this live stream. If anybody has any questions or comments, there's the number that you can call, 304-481-6409. And the purpose of the hearing is to talk about possible projects for the upcoming CDBG grant year, which will be from July the 1st, 2022 to June the 30th, 2023. At this point in time, we don't know the exact dollar amount, but I'm sure it's fairly similar to what we've received in the past, which is somewhere between $100,000 and $110,000 per year. But we will know the exact figure prior to officially submitting the grant request. There's a summary that we were handing out that talks about the various CDBG eligible activities, as well as the required national objectives. And while there are a lot of eligible activities, the key also is that it must meet one of the national objectives, which are either to benefit low and moderate income persons, to eliminate slum or blight, or to address a community need that has a particular urgency. In the past, the city has spent a majority of its funds on housing rehabilitation, where we're able to determine that the household qualifies as low income, and then we do repairs to their house to make it more livable and sustainable. Since Vienna doesn't have a large concentration of low mod income living in one area, it makes it difficult sometimes to do street projects or sidewalks or things like that. So again, the purpose of this hearing is to solicit public comments as to the proposed ways to expend these funds. After today's hearing, we'll begin preparing the annual plan, which must be submitted to HUD by May the 15th. It will go to Vienna City Council sometime before then, but May 15th is when we have to have it submitted. So if anybody has any comments, questions?
I've had a request from the Vienna Senior Center for updated kitchen equipment for approximately $7,000. The equipment in there is extremely old and even in disrepair. They need a new refrigerator, a new range, and a washer and dryer for the facility. We have obtained 3 prices. Between now and then, though, it's possible that the prices will go up. So we have, I think if we approximate that at $7,000, we should be good to go with that. Okay. That's the only thing I have been given.
Mayor, do you have anything? Or?
Not at this time. I'm waiting to see what everybody else's comments are.
Okay. Does anybody else have any comments? Want to call in or anything? Again, it's 304-481-6409. Hello. Yes.
Hi, this is Brenda Powell. Living at 1409 31st Street here in Vienna.
Okay.
Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt anything as far as any kind of discussions. I just needed to ask a question regarding the funds that are going to be available.
Sure.
Is there a possibility that money could be towards a public garden or a community garden in different areas within the city? Because I read about that, that the money can be used, but I wasn't sure about it. But I just thought I would ask you if you know if that's a possibility where funds could be directed.
The thing with CDBG funds is basically any project needs to meet 2 requirements. A, it has to be an eligible project, and then it has to meet one of the eligible objectives. And the objectives are either that it has to benefit low and moderate income people, it has to be eliminating slum or blight, or it has to be an urgent community need. So unless you found areas that were low mod income, I'm not quite sure how it would qualify.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that it's a possibility that maybe some areas of the city might qualify for a community garden. I think it would be a great help to those individuals. It's something that I think that possibly maybe it could be looked into. I can always check, and see what I can find out in regards to it. But there's other funding that is available too, other grant monies that maybe that I have actually came across that could possibly be considered as well. Not just the money from the CDBG. So it might be something I can, provide to you later at a later date.
Sure.
That might be something that could be considered also.
Well, the thing also with the community gardens, you'd have to know who's going to oversee them. I mean, do you have like a nonprofit that's going to do it, or is the city?
Well, we do have a nonprofit there in Vienna, but they are actually with the beautification, which is the Friends of Vienna. But they're here for the community also, so it might be something that they could take on as far as helping put this together. I don't know. I just thought it would be a suggestion, to come forward and ask about it.
Sure, and like you said, if there's other funding sources, it may be a better fit because timing-wise, there's a short window of opportunity between today and when we have to have the application in to be able to have spots selected, an organization to do it, volunteers, you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. And some of the grants, are available now, and some of them are already passed for submission. There's also the West Virginia WVU. I think maybe participates in. No, I think it's through the Department of Agriculture. That's where it is. It's through the Department of Agriculture that they have specifics though, and what you can grow, like fruits and certain vegetables and stuff like that. But there's grant money there available too through the West Virginia Department of Agriculture. So I would like to pursue this further to help the community, and I thought that maybe I could get other information to you at a later time to see if this isn't going to be something that'll work this time. It might be something could be planned for in the next budget.
That sounds, yeah, like a good, that sounds like a good idea. And if you come up with more info, just forward it on to us. That would be great.
Okay, that would be wonderful. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Anybody else have any comments? Again, it's 304-481-6409. We'll just wait a couple minutes, and if nobody calls, then we'll declare the public hearing closed.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to declare the public hearing closed. Appreciate everybody who participated, and it's officially over. Thanks.